So a lot of us are always speaking about, having our house in order, saying just making sure that we are right with God before we transition, to the next place. And y'all already know it's important to have that Jesus coverage. Make sure you save to receive that salvation. But another thing that I want to talk about is, when it comes to having your house in order, is making sure that you do have life insurance. Having everything on that end covered so that your family is not left, trying to, do everything at the last minute, struggling to try to lay you to rest. And so today, that was one of the things that I was doing, is making sure that the people in my family, especially the older people in my family, have life insurance. So therefore, if anything happened, they already have things in place. We already have it in place. And that's something that I want y'all to think about as well. A lot of times we want to have, these positive messages about blessings. We always talking about receiving blessings, from God. But let's talk about actually preparing in the physical to transition, to be with God. It's not just about the blessings. Making sure your house is in order here, like physically. Not just, your salvation, but, your plans for when you do transition. Because, the truth is that's going to happen. And a lot of people don't like to talk about that because they feel like if you talk about it, it's going to bring it. That's not how that works, Everybody has an expiration date, just like a beginning date and an end date. You have it regardless if you want to talk about it or not. But don't leave your kids or don't leave family members, struggling to try to figure out how to lay you to rest because you didn't take the time to do that while you were living. And, we spend all this money on material things that don't even matter. You can use it while you're here. But, let's make sure that other things are in order. Let's spend our money on things that will really take stress off other people when we're no longer here. And I'm going to be honest, since I have taken care of that today, man, I feel so good because that's another thing off my list. Another thing that I got in order. I just like to have things organized. And if I'm going to be spending money, let me make sure I'm spending money on things that really will make a difference later on. Because like I said, we like to wait till the last minute. But for real though, I really feel accomplished today since I did take care of that, the people in my family, that's around me. And, I think you should do that too. Like I say, we still, going to live. We're going to have a full life, if that's God will. But let us make plans to have things organized. So therefore, you'll feel better. You will really feel a lot better when you done taking care of business for real. So y'all stay encouraged. Y'all catch these diamonds. They was different, but they're very much needed. See y'all.